Hay que tener cuidado, porque como es lógico, las farmacéuticas quieren hacer negocio y quisieran pues estar vendiendo siempre vacunas para todos, pero tenemos que priorizar, tenemos que saber si se requieren, no se requieren, no estar sometidos, sujetos, subordinados a que las farmacéuticas sean las que nos digan falta una tercera dosis, falta una cuarta dosis, falta que se vacunen los niños.
Hay una poderosa, podríamos decir, campaña de opinión inducida por las compañías farmacéuticas. Si uno explora la prensa, no solamente nacional, sino internacional, y rastrea una recomendación, como pueden ser estas, lo que puede ver es que hay una importante carencia de información científica que apoye una recomendación de esta naturaleza, y en contraste hay declaraciones de, sobre todo, los gerentes generales de las compañías farmacéuticas productoras de vacunas que ya lo dan por un hecho.
What's up, my YouTube family? It's your boy Roberto checking in with another video, guys. So, I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling great, y'all. I got some good news. We found our dog. Yes. Luckily, there's a page in the neighborhood that we live in, our subdivision. It's like a neighborhood page where they post stuff like you lost your dog and stuff like that. Well, my wife went over to my neighbor's house and asked them had they seen the dog. Long story short, they let her know about the page. Our neighbor wrote on the page. Actually, the dog was already posted on the page. It was actually a lady down the street had found her dog. She was in the middle of the road, almost got hit by a car, and she took her in for us. Fed her, took her, so she had her for a day. We got her back today, guys. We got our dog back. I'm very happy about that. But thanks for everybody's prayers, and I appreciate all the comments. You guys are the best. But let's jump into this video. So what you guys just seen was the president of Mexico going at Big Pharma. Now, we all know Big Pharma controls a lot of the world. Big Pharma controls a lot. And for anybody brave enough to speak out against them, you're basically risking your life. If you guys didn't know, before Kobe Bryant died, he had a lawsuit against Big Pharma. Big Pharma is nobody to be messed with. But the president of Mexico decided to speak out on how they're trying to make money and profit off of vaccines. And in that video you just seen, he was exposing them and saying, you don't know if it's for profit or to really help people. And that's a lot of things people have been wondering. That's why people are so skeptical about it, because they don't know if this is just a thing about money or this is to really help people. It could be either or. So you put people in this middle category where they're scared to get it. And he's scared for the citizens of his country. This is a real politician. This is a true politician who's actually cares about his people. But the thing with this is, every president that has spoken out about this or spoken out against Big Pharma has been assassinated. We've seen it in Haiti. We've seen it in Tanzania. Tanzania. I think it's Tanzania. I might be saying it wrong. I apologize if I do. And what was the other country? It was another country in Africa. Another country in Africa. Was it Madagascar? I'm not sure the exact name of the country, but it was another African country where they spoke out about Big Pharma or about the vaccine, and they end up getting assassinated. Anybody that wouldn't accept this vaccine, any president that wouldn't accept this vaccine got assassinated because they were not playing the roles that the elite wants. And the elites can have anybody touched. So right now, I'm wondering, will the president of Mexico be the next president to be assassinated? Will he be the next president to be assassinated? At this point, after watching that video and how he was exposing them and basically lashing out at them, I think they're going to try to assassinate him. That is their goal. And guys, we're going to see a lot more politicians and high-ranking people saying how the vaccine has saved them and helped them. senator from South Carolina, Lindsey Graham, just said how he found out he had COVID and the vaccine helped him a lot. He said it helped him. He said it made him better. He said had he not had it, it would have been much, much worse than what it was. We're about to see a lot of this going around. We're about to see a lot of this. Now, my thing is, the people that speak out against it, these high-ranking politicians like the president of Mexico, what will happen to him? Because at this point, I think he will be assassinated and they will try to eventually blame it on the cartel or something like that. But the cartel knows not to mess with the president. They'll go after mayors and stuff like that, but they will not go after the president. They know their boundaries. But this is what's going to happen. Some of these powerful countries like the United States, China, Russia, Great Britain, France, these type of countries are going to team up. And you guys, as much as you think they don't get along with each other, some of these countries don't get along, they will team up. When these elites tell them to do something, they jump. Everything is controlled in society today. Everything we see is controlled. What we know is controlled. People that aren't controlled get this negative image in the media because the powerful countries of the world control the mainstream media. They do. And the elites, these elites call the shots. So what we're going to see is the president of Mexico will be assassinated, or at least somebody's going to attempt assassination on him, because he spoke out against a juggernaut. And because he's a high-ranking person and a lot of people see these videos, they're going to go after him. And they're going to do whatever to censor this guy. They're going to try to censor his videos. They're going to try to silence him. And if he doesn't do what they tell him to do, because they're going to reach out to him and they're going to make him an offer, and they're basically going to make him promote something that he was just talking down on. So either you're going to see him change his whole stance, or he's going to stick by his word. If he sticks by his word, we may see him get assassinated, or at least an assassinated attempt on him. But if he changes his stance, they're not going to bother him. They'll probably give his country some money, build some infrastructure, help him out a lot. But that is how Big Pharma rolls. Big Pharma is an elite corporation run by some elite people. The Rockefeller family has been controlling the Big Pharma industry for a very long time, and they control some of the governments around the world. Well, not just some, a lot of the governments. Countries are in debt with them. And this is a way for them to continue to make money, because the government's in debt. They force them to take these medications and force it on their people. What we are seeing right now is martial law going in effect in a different way than we all thought it would happen. Martial law is being enforced. We just don't see it right now. But I can tell you guys now, the change is about to come. They're basically testing the waters with us to see what they can get away with. And once they do, it's all out war. Because they're going to try and enforce martial law. And some smaller countries have actually enforced martial law in their country. But they're just testing the waters. They're trying to see how it plays out in other places. It's all about control. And this stuff is helping them control. Man, we got a lot coming in for us, guys. Just stay woke, stay blessed. We're going to make it through it, guys. Big Pharma is after the president of Mexico. I can tell you that. I can tell you that now, and I can guarantee you he's going to come out apologizing and changing his stance, or they're going to attempt assassination. Mark my words.